Okay, I'm going to go meet with the pastor of, or the co-pastor of the table. So I'll probably just check back in once I'm back home. Oh dear, this is what my hair looked like today, this whole morning. Girl, what a mess, what a mess, what a mess, what a mess. Back from the meeting. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out, I'm still trying to process the meeting. I feel like he said a lot of good things that I do feel like I align with, but I'm not 100% sold. Oh my gosh, this microwave. It gets so annoyed if you leave food in there. And I didn't realize how often I leave food in the microwave until I started living here and using this microwave. But apparently I do it a lot because that thing beeps every minute that you don't take the food out. Anyway, yeah, I have the whole rest of the day. I was gonna say to do what I want, which is accurate, but I did make that. So I should probably do some stuff on there. I just ate lunch and I'm starting to drag a little bit. I forgot that Melissa, Jackie, and I are going to a Black author book event. I don't really fully know what it's about, but Melissa invited us to go, so we're going. So I have 2 hours before Melissa is coming to pick us up, and I would like to do something before then. And I think what I'm gonna do is work on the print that I want to have hanging here, because it's gonna probably be layers of stuff. So if I can do the first layer now, then it can dry while we're at the book event, and then I'm trying to decide if I want 2 or 3 layers of paint. The first or second layers are just like the colors in the background, and then the last layer is actual quote. So I want to start doing that, but before I can start doing that, I need to make something on which I can paint. Like, I wish I just had like a big trash bag, but I don't. I just have little small trash bags. But just having a flat surface that I can paint on that's not gonna get stained. I think I've landed on cutting up some of these small trash bags and then taping them together to be big enough for this. So I might need to do 1 or 2 or 3. 2 to 3. I've set up my situation, but I think I'm gonna do a practice because I'm not sure fully what I want behind the quote, and I just want to test something to see if it works. So we're gonna do a test here and then commit here. We have a guesstimated practice. We have the order that I want to paint the colors based on how bright and pigmented I can get them, because like this yellow is somehow more vibrant than the blue, so I need to put the blue down and then put yellow over it so there's not this like bleed through. I'm in the middle of something. Yeah, I feel like this would be good. I also need to make bigger shapes because I don't want as much white space as the background, you know? I want it to be colorful. But this is kind of, yeah, the vibe, I think I want to go for. Obviously more pigmented, but kind of a teal green situation and kind of earth tones. This needs to be darker red, like maroon. But overall, I feel like this is a good place to start. And I'm excited. It's 1:11, so I have over an hour to get the first layer. And I'm thinking I'm just gonna do like, I don't know if I should just do 1 color at a time. So that's gonna take forever, but we'll see. The issue is that when it's like a big space like that, you need to mix a lot of paint. And when you're putting it onto the paper, it dries really quickly because it's water, so it dries. So that's like kind of annoying. But I do think it's gonna turn out. I think it's gonna be cool. And if it's not, then that's okay. Once you guys see the quote, it'll click. I don't know why I'm making this like a big reveal. It's not even that amazing, but you know, you gotta have some mystery. You gotta have some intrigue. I tried to make a darker red. I don't know if you can tell. This is the red we currently have. This is what is on the page. So I think it's a deeper red down here, this guy, compared to this. So if you're wondering how I made it, I started with red. Before I was starting with red ochre, which is like kind of a brown. I don't know if you can tell. So I started with just red and then I added black. And I feel like I got a deeper red. Is anyone interested in this? Took some vermilion, made a bunch of vermilion, put a drop here and a drop here, added black to this, red ochre to this, and this felt better. This was the vermilion and then some black, and this was vermilion with some red ochre. And I feel like this is the vibe I'm going for. So then we tried to recreate it in the big pot. I don't know what this is called. And now we have to hope we have enough paint that will last 3 or 4 shapes over there. Kind of a bummer. Only made 2 shapes. But I'm gonna have 4 other colors, so like it'll fill out, but that means I'm gonna have to mix a lot more paint. Like I need way more water to do these other colors. But we're getting there. We started, yay. If you're wondering what I mean by having to add a lot of paint, this is how dark the water is. And this is how light the color is when I put it on the paper. And I want it to be pigmented. So we're gonna be using a lot of green and quite a bit of blue. This is the issue with wanting to mix colors to make your own, is that you just have to use a lot of paint. Whereas like the yellow here is just this, it's just this yellow ochre. So I just do this with water, and like for this I even just did like dip in water, go to that, put it on the paper. So it's super pigmented and dark. But when you're making your own color, like a nice deep teal green, you gotta use a lot of paint, especially with this much water. And there's a little art lesson with Abby, who doesn't really know that much, but is hoping you got something out of it. It's taken me about 20 minutes, but I feel like I've gotten to a good green teal situation. I wanted it to be teal, but more green than blue, because I also want to do this dark blue. I think I got there. I think we just gotta try it. Okay, second layer down. I still have so much paint, so it's just really hard to gauge how much you're gonna need, but it's possible I could do a second coat once this is dry to make it really dark. I just wish I would have made more red. That's really the issue here, but that's okay. I can do, you know, like, I can kind of cover it up a little bit with some of the yellow or the orange maybe. I was scared to overlap this, so I put a bunch of color there. Maybe I was a little aggressive. Melissa is gonna be here in 10 minutes. And this is what I have. I don't know. I think it's okay. I think it could be better. I don't really know. I'm worried I'm gonna still have too much white space happening there. But that's okay. We're just gonna try, and if I don't like it, I can try and redo it. We're here, and we're waiting to see if Melissa and Jackie will win the raffle. Now we're going to this brewery, and I don't know how to pronounce it.
We didn't win.
Oh yeah.
I think is how.
Utapil.
Going in was fine. Getting out was.
Here's the update. Melissa added this to her zinnias.
They got them. don't remember, 6,000 or 9,000.
Dear.
It was like way more,
I don't like that.
you know? I'm like,
Whoa, that's a perfect reaction shot.
story.
6,000 or
Like and
9,000.
subscribe.
Say that again?
Like and subscribe. I don't remember, 6,000 or 9,000.
It's like 7 o'clock. Not 7 o'clock. I meant to say it's 10 o'clock. And I just got back from Melissa's. I need to edit the vlog. I really thought the book thing was gonna be quick, which it was. Accurate. But then we went to a brewery, and then we went to Melissa's house. We hung out, we had some drinks and some snacks, some pizza, and yeah. Now I'm home. I was not expecting to be there. I wasn't expecting. I thought I'd be home tonight. That's what I'm trying to say. So I thought I'd finish that, but now that's here and it's not done. So I need to do that. I don't even know if what I'm saying makes sense. But I need to edit the vlog and I need to go to bed. So I'm gonna do that and say goodnight.